Beneath the clay, beyond the skin. A sacred circuit lies within. It hums with echoes from the skies, a code that is alive, a flame that cries. Each soul a thread, in cosmic mesh, entangled deep, in time and flesh. It knows the source, it feels the call, though veiled by pride and earthly fall. When Adam slipped and Eve did weep, the heavens mourned, the stars lost sleep, yet deep inside, the spark remained, a light untouched, though clay was stained. That spark was knowledge, vast and wide, a gift the serpent could not hide, though veiled by sin and earthly flaw, it held the codes of divine law. Like quantum bits that shift and spin, our fates collapse from deep within, unseen dimensions weave and bend, till choice decides the journey's end. Entropy grows where faith is low, but where trust rises, light will grow. The soul computes with every prayer, a signal rising through despair. The body runs on flesh and time, the soul's a code in sacred rhyme. Each choice we make, each deed we store, writes data in our inner core. But Satan writes in faulty strands, with bugs that break the maker's plans. He tempts with loops that never end, and crashes hearts he can't defend. But mercy holds a master key, a patch from God to set us free. Repentance is the soft reset, that clears the logs of past regret. And with that turn, the spark ignites, the soul regains its dormant rights, to climb the layers, code refine, and leave the lower realms behind. From Adam's line the world began, tribes formed from dust, through woman and man, they knew the truth and passed it down, the memory of the sky-born crown. But generations drifted far, as self replaced the guiding star, the fungus spread within the vein, and worship turned from truth to gain. Then kings were crowned by blood and blade, and temples turned to schemes well played. The sacred scrolls were torn in half, their meaning sold for golden calf. The laws once pure became a chain, used not to free, but to sustain, a power built on skin and class, where justice bowed to ruling mass. So Satan smiled, his script took root, he dressed in scholars' darkened suit, he split the tribes, confused the tongue, and poisoned praise upon their young. With race and greed he carved the lines, and taxed the breath from humble minds, he sold them gods in marble cast, and burned the future with the past. The message sent to Bani Israel was forged into an empire's wheel, the truths were bent for earthly kings, the law became a crown of rings. Then Rome embraced the sacred name, but merged it with imperial gain. They built their thrones on prophets' bones, and wrapped false peace around war zones. Satan drew two arrows deep, to strike the soul while it's asleep. One bore pride in shades of skin, the other pierced through love for kin. He taught them power and divide, and greed through interest multiply. Not tax to give, but debt to chain. A system fed on others' pain. No longer gifts, no longer care. The rich grew fat, the poor stripped bare. For every loan, a soul was sold, and mercy silenced by the gold. Zakat, the cure from days of old, was lost beneath the banker's hold, while Satan smiled from throne unseen. As greed was crowned the modern queen, they burned the coin, then printed lies, fed markets with synthetic highs. A debt-born world, an endless churn, where futures died so few could earn. Credit cast from empty air, yet taxed the child, the breath, the prayer. They digitized the chain and cuff, and said be free but not enough. From cotton fields to modern trade, the system changed, but still enslaved. Just new machines with older gears, still oiled by blood and fed by fears. Empires grew from stolen soil, while hidden hands reaped loyal spoil. And all the while, the laws of light were buried under bankers' might. But still the cure remains in reach, a law too old for banks to breach. Give not to gain, but lift the weight. Zakat to cleanse, not dominate. A world where wealth flows like a stream, not locked in vaults or traders' scheme. Where need is seen and hunger fades, and Satan's grip in kindness breaks.